want you to come take this all from me. Come and show me what it is that you got to offer me. Let me know we can go all night. Won't you tell me it's all for you? I'll give you all of me. So baby, come take this all from me.
You're listening to WMXV St. Joseph, Tennessee, W286DV 105.1 FM, Florence, Alabama, and WARB 700 AM, W290DG 105.9, Dothan, Alabama.
I'm Bree Wood with BIN News Now. A push in Congress to keep AM radio in all cars is gaining steam. Led by Texas Senator Ted Cruz, the bill now has 17 Texas co-sponsors.
The automakers all come together and say, you can't turn it on because we're not going to put it in your car. You don't have the right to choose.
Cruz says it protects consumer choice after automakers moved to drop AM over tech concerns. Ford has since reversed course. After Democratic Socialist Zohran Mamdani won New York City's mayoral primary, the black mayor of Dallas, Texas, Eric Johnson, now a Republican, invited New Yorkers to move south. In a post on X, Mayor Johnson touted Dallas as pro-police, pro-business, and pro-American dream. And Walmart faces a federal class action lawsuit in Chicago accused of firing black workers with criminal records. Plaintiffs say they were longtime subcontractor employees let go after Walmart took over and ran background checks. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
105.1 celebrates Black history. Before Rosa Parks, there was Claudette Colvin, a 15-year-old who refused to give up her bus seat in Montgomery, Alabama, months earlier, sparking early resistance to segregation.
It's more than radio. It's a movement. Join the vibe on V105.9 and 105.1, the music muscle of the shows. Your music choice. Breaking all the hits and the rules to make you groove.
Boy, you so crazy. Boy, you so crazy. Boy, you so crazy.
I got old cats spazzing on their ass. I got powder on my whole.
Tune into 105.1 and V105.9. It's the lunchtime hour where the vibe's divine. Monday through Friday, we're bringing the heat. At 12 noon sharp, come and take a seat. Tune into 105.1 and V105.9. Each Drift Terry's got the scoop, she's sharp, and take a seat. From gospel rules to old school beats. It's a lunchtime hour where the vibe's divine. Monday through Friday, we're bringing the heat. At 12 noon sharp, come and take a seat. Tune in to 105.1 and D105.9. It's the lunchtime hour where the vibe's divine. Monday through Friday, we're bringing the heat. At 12 noon sharp, come and take a seat. Preachers preaching with the rhythm and rhyme. Gonna lift your spirit every single time. Secretary's got the scoop, she's sharp and quick. With stories so sweet, it's a perfect mix. Choir president hits the harmony right. Filling your day with the heavenly light. Day and noonday crew, you're on air team. Turn it up and ride the dream. Tune in to 105.1 and V105.9. It's the lunchtime hour where the vibes divine. Monday through Friday, we're bringing the heat. At 12 noon sharp, come and take a seat. Some gospel grooves to old school beats. It's a lunchtime groove that can't be beat. Laugh, sing, and vibe along. Come hungry for joy, the serve is strong. 105.1, the music, must love the shows. And on the 105.9, the vibe doped in Alabama. The old school preacher, church secretary, the choir president. Turn your noon to a moment that'll lift you higher.
Hey, hey, hey.
105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
And B105.9.
The vibe.
What's up, everybody? This is the lunchtime hour with the old school preacher.
The church secretary.
And the choir president.
Listen, been a long time since we've been on here all together, so I know this show is going to be short today. So, hey, stay tuned. We got a lot to talk about. We'll be right back.
All right, guys.
There's been so many things that's held us down, but now it looks like things are finally coming around. I know we've got a long, long way to go, and where we'll end up, I don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're putting our show together, we're polishing up our act. And if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen to every word I say, every word I say. Ain't no stopping us now. We're rolling up. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. Ain't no stopping us now. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We got the groove. We got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe, and if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have nowhere to go. Ask them where they're going, they don't know. But we won't let nothing hold us back. We're gonna put our show together. We're gonna polish up our act. Well, and if you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want y'all to listen. Every word I say, every word I say. No. We're moving, grooving. We're moving, yeah. We're grooving. Move it, go. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. I know we love you. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Love you. Ain't no stopping us now. Oh, no. I'm on the move. I really got that groove. Ain't no stopping us now. I know. We've got the groove. Let you know the move. Ain't no stopping us now. No need in trying, no, 'cause I ain't buying. No. Don't try to stop us. No. Got the groove. I really got that groove. No need to deny it. Well, I too long. Well, ain't no stopping us. It's been far too long, y'all. Just doing me while I get in line. Yeah, even the negative people way behind. Oh, so they ain't no. Please, please, please. Don't make me stop. See, I don't know where we're going or where we're gonna end up. I'm moving on. But see, we're gonna keep trying. We're gonna keep trying over and over. Yeah. I said it ain't no stopping. No. See, it ain't no way. We won't kind of polish up. Keep us down. See, our time has finally came around. So we're on the move. We're really got our move. We're moving
Happy Friday, guys. You're tuning into 105.1, the music muscle of the shows, and the 105.9, the vibe, Dothan, Alabama. We got a lot going on. The weather is really humid. Went outside a little while ago. It's humid in North Alabama as well as South Alabama. But you know what they say, a little scattered showers is coming both ways. So make sure y'all enjoy your weekend no matter what, because life is short. So make sure y'all enjoy your weekend. We got a lot going on. If you visit our Facebook page and make sure y'all go on there and answer the questions. We're giving away tickets for Master P, who will be in Huntsville tonight, actually at the Orion Amphitheater. So make sure y'all go ahead and answer those questions. Y'all can call into the show for a chance to win tickets. So you want to make sure you go out and have a good time, and you can have it courtesy of Knox Media Group. So go ahead and answer those questions. Call in. Our call-in line number is 256-365-1000. So we'll be giving the 7th caller tickets today. So we got a lot going on, but we want to make sure you're a part of it. And like I said, that's going on at the Orion Amphitheater in Huntsville tonight. That's the Master P No Limit Soldier tour. So remember when that used to go on, that was kind of interesting as we were growing up, but those of us that's in the same age bracket. I used to love to hear No Limit Soldier and Master P and what to say, holla if you hear me. So a lot of the kids now, they don't know anything about that, but make sure y'all go ahead and interact with us and be a part of that. That's going on this coming weekend. Tonight, on tomorrow night in Florence, Alabama, Keith Washington will be at the Renaissance Resort and Spa and Renaissance Resort Conference Center. And that's going on at 7:00 tomorrow evening, and doors open at 6, and you can purchase your tickets at the door. So that's going on tomorrow, and also in Dothan on tomorrow. They have a Watermelon Festival that's going on from 8 a.m. to 12, and it's going to be at the on Cotton Lane. So y'all can go over there to that. That's a free event. You can go over and have a good time with that. So that's going to be at 1701 East Cottonwood Road in Dothan. It's the 3rd annual Watermelon Festival, and it's absolutely free to get in. Just got to purchase your watermelons. So nothing like a good free Watermelon Festival. So that's going on this weekend in Dothan. And also they're going to have a at the library, they're going to have a movie night. I get you the time on that. So that's going on in Dothan. I mean, free things, even things that you don't have to pay, that you can pay for, that's going on. But if you get your tickets for the Keith Washington through Knox Media Group here at the station, you can call us at 256-712-2888 and you get $10 off on your tickets. So make sure you do that. Like I said, we got a lot going on, but make sure you keep us follow us on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, Twitch, Facebook. We have several different Facebook. We have your Dothan 105.9, The Vibe. And we also have 105.1 Music Muscle of the Shows, Knox Media Group. So we have several different Facebook pages, but we want to make sure that you are a part of our listening audience and our social media family. So make sure you're posting to our pages. We checking our pages. We're checking our messages all the time because we want to make sure we keep engaged, stay engaged with what you have going on. And we want you to stay engaged with us. So we want make sure you respond, put your post out there and everything. If you'd like to be one of our sponsors for the Knox Media Group, you can call us at 256-712-2888. And that way you can also be one of our sponsors of the show. And you can be a sponsor for all of our different events that we have coming up. We have on August the 29th, we have Dr. Jamal Bryan will be in Florence, Alabama. Make sure you get your early bird tickets as soon as possible. Early bird tickets, they go off sale on next month. So make sure you get your early bird tickets. And that's for Dr. Jamal Bryan will be at the Renaissance Resort Conference Center at 7:00 p.m. And dinner will be included in the gala. So make sure you go ahead and get your tickets now for that. And on August the 30th, we will have our 4th annual Remembering the Veterans. This year was actually rescheduled due to weather from May to August. So we'll be doing that on August the 30th. That event is free and it will be held at McFarland Park in Florence, Alabama. Dothan, we coming. We got things going on in Dothan. So y'all stay tuned for everything that we got coming your way very soon. So we got a lot going on, but all you got to do is keep it locked in. Follow us on all of our social media platforms, like, share, subscribe to our YouTube page. So therefore you can stay connected on what we have going on. You don't want to miss out on anything that we have going on because you know what? We be outside. What you laughing at? You don't think we be outside? We be outside all the time. Yeah. So make sure y'all do that. Follow all of our social media platforms. And we still want to give away a car, but we haven't gotten our numbers up on YouTube. So go to our YouTube page. That's Knox Media Group. Subscribe and leave your email address in the comments. So therefore we can be able to give away this car. We want to make sure we do that. And also when you go to Facebook, make sure you follow us, like our page, and leave us a message. And also, like I said, for today, we have different contests going on. We have contests all the time. So make sure y'all are following the details to the contest. And today we're giving away again, Master P Unlimited. It's for the June Fest weekend experience, No Limit Soldiers Reunion. And like Mona said yesterday, she hates C Murder's not going to be there. But we know it's going to be a good show regardless. So y'all call in today. Again, the number is 256-365-1000 and get your free tickets courtesy of Knox Media Group. So y'all wanted to go ahead and do that. So again, 256-365-1000. The trial yesterday on Puffy. What happened? Well, what happened was it ain't nothing happened. They still deliberating on all of the they're trying to make the prosecutors are saying that even though no sex trafficking was going on, they still want to pretend as if he did do something. Carla, we have a
caller, you on the air.
Calla's back. Yeah, so they were talking about on yesterday how that's going on. So today, the defense was supposed to be actually going into questioning, but it don't look like they got around to that this morning.
Well, What time they supposed? Was it supposed to be this morning or just today?
It just said
sometime?
today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
so.
I think Puffy finna get out.
You think he gonna get out?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I think they're gonna try to, because they see they don't have enough evidence to call it sex trafficking or racketeering or anything like that, but they still trying to pull up Cassie, even though that's not part of the charges.
I don't see how they could do that because I thought that had already been settled. The Cassie.
Well, I did too, but I was talking to someone the other day. It's just like if you get stopped at the red light for speeding, and they ask you to get out the car, then you be like, just moving, not even flinching to do anything, try to harm the police or whatever. They can arrest you then. Just it's their word against yours. They can arrest you and say you were trying to resist arrest. It's ways they try to come up with different things to make people look like.
And that's what it looked like they're doing. They trying to dig up
more
something to get that man
convicted.
Yes. And that's crazy. I mean, if he did it, he did it, but hey, Trump got off.
Well, he's the president. So
he wasn't at the time.
I know, but he still felt, he felt like no matter what, I'm going to be off. It didn't matter. So I just feel like they're going to find something to charge him.
They probably will, but I just feel like he's going to get off.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how the deliberation end up and how they, like you say, all of this came, as you were saying yesterday, all of this actually came from the liquor company.
I think that's what it started from because, once he said that about the liquor company, then that's when all these sex tapes, allegations or whatever came out. And now everybody's a victim.
Yeah. And they probably was, with, he had the liquor anyway, so they was furnishing it for him. So, it's a lot going on behind different things. And it's like you don't really know what to believe, what's real news, what's fake news,
Yeah, that's why we always got to say allegedly.
Exactly. So it's like you be sitting there listening and reading the different things and you're like, okay, is this really truly happening or whatever? So.
But like I said yesterday, I think Cassie should be right on the stand with him. She should be right with him because, all the evidence they got against her, what she has done, why come she's not on trial?
Well, I guess
guilt by association.
That's what you took the words out of my mouth. I think hers is not because of guilt by association, and she therefore, and then too, she came up front first to say, well, you know what, all of this started because of abuse.
And didn't you say that the statute of limitation had been lifted off of her case?
Well, in California, because it's hers actually, her case, I think they were in California during the time when the abuse happened. So the statute of limitation actually was up in California, but he's been charged in New York for all the sex trafficking and everything.
Well, I don't know. I know they said that they had messages of Cassie saying that she wanted to call the people over there. He wanted to be with her. And she was like, no, let's do something fun.
Oh, so she started it off.
They said she wanted it.
Allegedly. They think
according to the text messages that they were.
So she actually got it all started. And so therefore he was more or less the follower.
Pretty much. Well, he had the ideas and she just wanted to make him happy, but she didn't want to lose her spot as the bottom girl, I guess.
So, and I guess what you call it, the bottom girl.
You ain't never watched P-Valley?
No. No, I haven't.
Yeah.
No. So
I just called her a girl to make it lighter. We're on radio.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I've never watched P-Valley. So I guess it's actually it's a lot going on with that.
So I'm confused. So y'all just talking. So let's just start over. Y'all just making it up, man. Don't believe nothing these folks saying.
We
Nothing.
said allegedly.
Y'all
But
making up
I'm
everything.
going off of what I heard.
Y'all making up. Tamika done said P Diddy attorney they ain't had a chance to present.
The
They
defense.
done.
No, I'm saying they were supposed to do the
They
fairness.
done.
Okay.
It's over.
They are done.
I didn't know.
They're waiting on the jury to come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, y'all just making it
what's-
up. You over there making up stuff, man. Y'all don't believe
What I
nothing
make
these
up?
people. Whatever you see it. I mean, nothing y'all saying
Well-
is actually true.
They made it up, and I just repeated
You-
it.
I mean, saying it like I'm sitting there like, okay, this.
Well, when I read it yesterday, the defense was supposed to come back today.
What? This a whole nother day.
No, I'm saying yesterday when I read.
Nah, them folks rested on the 24th. Today is the 27th. The judge gave the orders out to the people and told them how to go and deliberate.
So they got a hung jury.
They ain't had nothing yet. They saying that they're gonna rush it because nobody want to be in on the 4th of July. So they like, hey, we don't want to be in here on the 4th of July, so we're gonna hurry up and get through with it. So that's why I was
Well-
like, what y'all talking about?
If I was on the jury and
And you was
I
trying to
went
get out.
against Diddy,
Hey, listen, you was on the jury and you wanted to make sure that Diddy got off so you can get your check. Like, pay me. I need you to pay me. So what I need y'all to do, because I want y'all to be, when y'all introduce and give all this good information, give it the truth.
so give them where we heard it from.
Yeah, give them where you heard it from. That way it won't look like you don't know what you're talking about. Because I'm like, yeah, y'all can't. Yes, P. Diddy defense trial has officially rested their case in the federal sex trafficking and racketeering trial.
Okay.
Okay, the prosecutor rested on the 24th after calling 34 witnesses, and all you got to do is read off the paper. You ain't got to make it up. Just read it off the paper. Just read straight off the paper. Lead attorney Mark Gyllenhaal, or whoever his name, began strong closing arguments on the 27th. Okay, and he said attacking the government cases and badly exaggerating a fake trial and portraying the evidence of mere parts of consensual swingers, and it took him 23 minutes before he rested. So they did their thing. Okay, 23 minutes.
But that's what it sounds like, though.
23 minutes. This man said, I ain't gonna take all day because my man is innocent. 23 minutes.
And he did that this morning.
And he sat down. Done.
All right, then it's over.
So again, yes, the defense has rested and they have moved on, and now the government get a chance to come back if they want to have a rebuttal, but the jury has already received their instructions. Okay, so now what they did was they told the judge, the prosecutor told the judge they want them to break down the charges so they can be real simple, so that they can make sure they come back with a guilty verdict, but it won't work. That man gonna get convicted of beating somebody up. He ain't convicted of none of
That's
the
what
other
I'm
stuff.
saying. Show the evidence of the children, the sex trafficking, or what have you.
Ain't none of that.
All they give you is
All they talked about this whole
freaks.
case
People
was
freaking out
Cassie.
with each
All
other.
this was all about Cassie.
I know, and
This is all about that video.
They had to make him look like a villain
All
in
about
order
the
to
video.
prosecute. Wanted the jury to see this man beating on a helpless woman, and
And they said P. Diddy took his shoes off, was chilling while he was closing.
well, they say he told the judge, "You're doing an excellent job."
Yeah, and then they asked him, so you sure you don't want to say nothing? Nah, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm not gonna testify for myself. So again, this is a whole nother situation, but I think he should get off. Harry Weinstein, Weinstein got off, he got acquitted. He had a hung jury, he got acquitted. So he's the one that started the Me Too movement. They let him off. They let the king of corruption off, Donald Trump. So why send P. Diddy to jail?
I know. I mean, I know it's a sin to freak off, but is it?
Well,
is it
that's
a
one
crime?
that's one that you've been praying, Lord. You just got to forgive me for
No.
this one. You didn't win. Matter of fact, Mona had got so good with it. She said, Lord, I remember in the scripture, Paul said that was a thorn in my flesh. that I just can't seem to get rid of. And the Lord said, you're going to have to learn how to live with this one. You say, thank you, Lord. I will learn how to live with this one. He said, because my grace is sufficient for thee.
Yeah, but is it a crime?
I mean, now it ain't no crime. The man's sick. Anybody that want a man's stuff rubbed on his, that's nasty, man. That's just man is crazy. And if that's the case,
probably went by what everybody was saying that it make your skin better.
Well, I mean, did it work, Mona? Did it work?
I don't know.
Okay. I thought I was trying to see if you could tell the truth. I'm gonna catch you.
You got pimples.
I got pimples.
I'm gonna catch you real quick. But the whole thing is, you got to look at this. This was somebody out to get somebody, and people will go to extreme length to get you.
And that's what they're doing.
Okay, I'm a living witness. People try to get you, man. They'll do anything. Low down the folks will try to do anything to try to kill you, try to take you down. They don't care. As a matter of fact, and then this is what I had to go to the African American community. We are so pitiful when it comes to each other until we'll repeat a lie before we repeat the truth. As long as we think it's gonna hurt somebody.
That's sad,
right?
As long as we think it's gonna hurt you, we don't even care. See, and I'm telling y'all something. I'm gonna bring this back up because right now we got all these elections going on down in here in Dothan, Alabama. You got the election with the guy that runs the Sugar Shack. And he got the Sugar Shack, and he got some people running against him. And then you up here, you got Katrina Simmons running, and everybody only two districts that everybody talk about is the two black folks. In Dothan, they talking about him, and in Florence, they talking about her. You got 7 folks running for mayor.
I mean,
and ain't nobody really hyping up that the young boy CJ, a young man, a young African-American man, is running for mayor. It seems like to me now, it's just me. Since we always talking about we want to help our children, we believe in our children, why nobody really just coming out supporting him? And then Mayor Hope jumped up on y'all and said that he's coming back and he qualified to run.
Yep.
But everybody want to talk about District 1. District 1 is only a small piece of the puzzle because y'all don't run nothing. Y'all run nothing. You hear me? Nothing. If you have 6 other districts, if you got 6 districts and you only have 1, 5-1, you would never win anything.
Right.
That's true.
I mean, so I don't know. So I want to talk about who's the candidates. What are your groups? Who are your candidates that you have going on, and what's going on down in Dothan? We're gonna reach out. I think we have Precious on. So she's like feeding y'all information on TikTok. Y'all can hit us up on TikTok. Also on Facebook, you can go to my V105.9 and Knox Media Group, and you can leave us messages. And I guarantee you, somebody gonna hit you back right now. We got somebody live right now on those pages. So you can leave us messages, and you can call 256-365-1000. So we got a lot to talk about. And guess what? Guess who running for mayor in Sheffield? The one and only Tori Bailey. She running for mayor in Sheffield. And guess what? I reached out to her this morning too. I said, congratulations on qualifying to run for mayor. How can I help you?
Mercy. That was nice of you.
I ain't no hater. I don't care what nobody. You can hate me, but that don't make me have to be a hater on you.
Exactly.
I want you to win. So y'all see Tori Bailey, tell her you heard it out of Mashur Knox's mouth. I was talking about on the radio. Congratulations. I hope she win. So if you're in Sheffield, y'all go vote for Tori Bailey, okay? Vote for Tori Bailey. Okay, I just tell you, if I live there, I'll vote for Tori Bailey, even if she don't like me. Hey, listen, y'all got to quit trying to not vote for folks because folks don't like you. You better vote for folks because they qualified. And I'm trying to tell y'all on this personal stuff, y'all going to jack yourself up, man. You better do your work. Because it's the personal stuff that kept us on Mr. Dudlow Plantation. It's the personal stuff that's keeping us in the crab mentality because we get in our feelings and we don't look at the facts. And just because I don't like Mona eyelashes, I ain't voting for her.
It's hard to get out of your feelings. I mean, you can do it, but it's hard.
It's a lot of praying.
It is.
Well, Mona, you'd rather stay in your feelings and lose?
No, I'm just saying it's just hard. It's
I had to get out of my feelings with you.
No, you didn't.
Oh man, because boy, you about oh my God. I see I'm about to get in my feelings. I'm finna go there. But see, you know what I'm saying? So, but for the greater good, I had to stay out of my feelings so that we can progress. Because if you stay in your feelings, you cannot progress. You can't do well. I'm telling you, like y'all too. Y'all get in y'all feelings, y'all be pitiful. You can't be successful in your feelings. women have the tendency to stay in their feelings and be emotional.
I know.
And when you're emotional, you can't make wise decisions.
But we're built like that.
Well, quit running for
are we
office then.
supposed
Sit at home.
Run for
I mean, you can't. They didn't want to pastor a church. How you gonna pastor a church and then you always emotionally erratic and
Well,
just
that's
do
why
stuff?
I don't run for office, because I know I'll be in my feelings.
I mean, think about it though.
Just a girl.
You just a girl?
Yeah.
Oh well. Hey, we got a lot of people on, man. So listen, they say you showed a girl, man. Woo-wee, she showed a girl. So what you got for me, Tamika? Who all is running? Who all is the candidates that we have going on for the election coming up? And the election is on August the 26th. So over in Muscle Shoals, I see signs everywhere.
You got a sign in your yard?
No.
Okay.
You ain't paying me. You pay me, I put a sign in my yard.
Oh.
Y'all stop by, give me a couple $, make a donation to Knox Media Group, and we'll put a sign in the yard. I don't want True Green. I don't want the name of the car dealership where I bought my car. Don't put your sticker on my car because you're not paying me for to advertise your business. I mean, this is advertisement. And y'all, I'm telling all of y'all, when y'all go buy them cars, if they don't give you a discount, tell them to take that mess off the back of your car. Don't put your name on my car. I went and got my truck. I said, y'all gonna give me a discount for telling me where I got it from? They said no. I said, well, take it off.
And they took it off.
They took it off. I don't know why. Y'all remember back in the day, people go get M&M cars, Doritos. They used to go get all these cars with all this stuff on it. They weren't doing them but advertising for the folks for free.
Right.
They weren't getting nothing off of it. And that's our problem, because we always do stuff without even getting the facts. But then they'll turn around and pay somebody to advertise their stuff. And here it is, you doing it for free. It's cars running around here now that people are getting paid with their name on the cars. And then you go down there talking about it's cool. No, you just slow. You didn't know that you get paid. I'm not doing nothing for free.
Yeah.
No, I've been dealing with you for free. But you done killed the mold for everybody. It don't take but one monkey can stop the show.
I volunteer, so what's that?
Well, you need to quit volunteering. You so bad, I don't even want you to volunteer no more. That's how you know you're bad, boy. You so bad, don't even volunteer. Put a sign up, no more volunteers. My God, like no.
I guess they say you get what you pay for.
I
If
know.
you ain't paying nothing, you don't get nothing.
It's a result of it. We see.
Community service.
Well,
Yeah, we
that's what
see
I've
it.
always been
At its
told.
finest.
You pay for what you get.
Let me get my button. I need to get my button. I got to get my button. Hold on. Get my... So, Tamika, who we have running? What you got for me?
In Florence for mayor, we were talking about this yesterday. I cannot believe we got all these people. We have Anthony Britnell, Bill Griffin, Steve Holt, Christian McCoy, which is CJ, Ricky Rickard, Billy Ray Simpson, and Ron Tyler.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Y'all just do this for me, because Mona got it. You got opinion. I got opinion. Okay, so let's go. Let's get down the list. We only gonna have top three. Who's gonna be the top three? Who do you think the top three? I mean, realistically, who you think gonna be the top three?
I think Griffin,
Okay.
CJ, and who was the other one? I don't know the other ones, but
So you think Griffin and CJ, and then what about the old police chief or the old mayor?
I think
maybe the old mayor.
Okay, so Holt. Okay, who you think?
Bill Griffin, Steve Holt, and Ron Tyler.
Okay, so you think Ron Tyler, the old mayor, the old police chief, and Griffin.
Yeah.
So the comment right now is Griffin. Okay, I think it's gonna be the mayor, the old mayor. I think it's gonna be Steve Holt, not Steve, the old
Holt is the old mayor.
the old mayor, and then the old police chief,
Ron Tyler,
and then I think it's gonna be Griffin.
Yeah, we thinking the same.
Okay, I really want CJ to win, but I understand that people will. For one thing, you got to be honest, okay? And a lot of times we don't like to be honest. I recognize. Let me tell y'all this. I had my house appraised, and when the folks appraised my house, they recognized that it's black people that live there. Do you not know that woman appraised my house for $30,000 less than what it appraised for in January?
They say that's what what happened. A lot of people put white pictures up.
I know. I should have put I should have put my wife and folks on the wall.
And people always say that we always pulling the race card or something.
That's what I'm
it's
talking
just
about.
To face reality, because this was on
I'm doing a report.
reality show.
I'm doing a report. I'm just waiting. I'm just gonna wait till all the final. I'm going live on everybody from everybody. Cause see, that was one thing, and I thank God that I did an appraisal in January. What I do is because I just like to see where I am. I did an appraisal in January of 2024. Now I just did another appraisal just to see where I am, and it went backwards. How does it go backwards? Can't nobody explain how did it go backwards?
So your house is $30,000 less.
Less. And I done did major improvements. I done did 100,000. Now I got a mini golf course in my yard now.
That's real crazy.
That was over $30,000. And I'm like, but I think it's because she was so appalled when she showed up to see who it was. And then didn't realize that I had already had it appraised.
Right.
So now.
So when you said something to her about it.
Oh, you got to, you get that. No, you got to show me. I don't want justification because otherwise
that's what I was going to say. How did she justify?
She trying to come up with something now.
Okay.
Got to, because I don't think that you should be able to do that. But that's my story to tell you that realistically, we want to live in a perfect world, but we're not in a perfect world. CJ is a very intelligent young black man, but you got to understand, everybody is not ready for a black mayor that's under the age of 30.
They're not, but
I don't think they're ready for a black mayor.
They ain't ready for a black nothing. If they could get rid of Katrina Simmons in one, y'all will be in trouble. I'm telling you all, you got to deal with the facts. You can't deal with no emotions. You got to deal with the facts. Anytime that people can pat you on your back, people can smile in your face, but when they do not vote for equality, that tells you how they really feel. When people voted for Trump, they let everybody know how you felt. Okay. Right. Whether I voted for Trump or not, I told y'all I like Trump. You know why I like Trump? Because Trump would tell you to your face, I don't like you. Okay, good. I'm glad to know you don't like me. Joe Biden told me he liked me, and the whole time he was getting it to me. Like, what? Man, I hate that. Don't do me like that. Don't make me feel like you're on my team, and then you mess me around the whole time.
But you know what? People do it all the time. People always, they are temporarily pat you on your back they tell you what you want to hear and turn around and this the worst person ever. They don't do this. They don't do that. Just because of a situation of what could be going on at that present moment, and they the worst person ever. And I'm like, how is it that you praising in one breath and you're tearing them down in another? And that's what's wrong with our people. We say we for people and we helping one another and supporting one another and doing this and doing that. But as soon as they don't do what you want them to do, it's a problem. And that's what's wrong in the black. I feel like that's what's wrong in the black community, period.
Well, Dothan has a candidate for mayor. He's an African American, and I have no idea on how that's going to turn out. I mean, I don't know.
I still think CJ going to be in the top 3.
I hope he in the top 3, but I'm just being realistic.
I honestly believe that.
I hope he is. I hope he is, Mona. I hope he is, Tamika. And I hope, I can't say that because I was going to say something, but I forgot I was on the radio. Listen, I just want everybody to go vote your hope. Whatever you do, vote your hope. I don't care what nobody say. You vote your hope. Don't vote nobody else's hope. Vote your hope. Okay?
Right.
Vote your hope. Vote what you believe in. And here's the thing. If Mona don't like somebody, that's Mona prerogative to vote for who she want to vote for. I have a prerogative to vote who I want to. Tamika have one the same thing. We got to quit falling out with people because we don't vote for the same people, but that don't make us bad people.
And don't vote for nobody just because your friend voted for somebody.
Yeah.
Well, you could be like, I passed by a house the other day and I just bust out to laugh and I said, this boy, or this man or whatever. I said, you can never find out. You won't find out who they're voting for.
He got all the signs.
Got all the signs.
Well, I mean, I can tell you, man, listen, I'm going to tell y'all something. Y'all going to be surprised on this mayor thing.
Oh, yeah.
I think Hope going to slide back in on y'all. He gonna slide. He got a lot of partners out there. He ain't lose. He only lost by 13 votes last time.
Right. I think the votes are going to be a little bit closer this time
Well-
because it's so many.
Well,
I mean, 7 candidates.
what about it? Go. Let's go down. Let's go down the list. We're gonna come to district. We go to District 6. Who's in District 6? They only have one person in District 6.
No, District
They
6.
got-
Everybody got
a
somebody.
component.
Everybody has an opponent for Florence,
Okay.
except for City Council.
Who's in District 6?
District 6 is Chappelle King and Jimmy Oliver.
Okay, who you think gonna win that?
I don't
Don't
know.
know now one of them.
Well,
I know Jimmy
I
Oliver.
know Jimmy Oliver is the
Man.
current city council for District 6. So I don't know any. I haven't read up on Chappelle King.
Don't know him. Okay, so
It's a female, actually.
oh, see, there you go. Y'all go vote, man. I just want to know.
It's a woman.
I want to
did
know.
read
Y'all go
that.
vote. Y'all go vote. Okay, let's go to 5.
District 5 actually has 4 candidates, and it's Brandon Ballantyne, John Hicks Jr., Ben Meharry, and Thomas Spinks. So they have 4 candidates for their area.
I don't know who's the incumbent.
The person that's currently there now,
Yeah.
they're not running again.
So they got a new person. Okay. All right. Who was there?
I can't think.
We
of
don't know. Okay. What's the next? 4.
4 is Josh Bolin and Michelle Eubanks. I'm sorry.
Michelle Eubanks
is currently there.
Okay. So who you think gonna win that?
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go to 3.
What I was telling Mona yesterday is kind of ironic. All of these people ran last time, and none of them really had an opponent. Now this time, everybody has an opponent.
All right. Let's go to 3.
3 is Corey Richardson, Alicia Dickerson, and Andy Betterton.
Who you think gonna win?
It's gonna be tight.
Betterton.
You think so?
Yeah, just because he was mayor.
It's
That
gonna-
could be reason why he lose. Because he was mad. That could be the reason why he loses. Because he's mad.
So District 3, the current person is right now is Bill Griffin. So of course he's running for mayor.
Who run against him? Oh, that's where trying to swap out. Okay. All right. So what's 2?
If they stated that they're not doing swap roles.
Okay. Well, what's 2?
2 is
Now, Bill Griffin, man, he came out here and got on the air campaign with us and stuff. We ain't heard from him since.
Yeah. So District 2 is Gunnar Ford, Jackie Hendricks, which is the current city council, and River Zakinski.
Ooh, who you think will win?
River.
Who is River?
Do you think so? I think
I hope. Who is River? You know him?
the young guy, he's artistic.
Oh, you talking? Oh man, he could get. Listen now, man. Artistic folks be very smart.
They're very smart.
Yeah, he's very smart.
Very smart. I mean, and we always talking about giving people a chance.
Exactly.
Mm.
I'm
See?
for the underdogs. I'm for people who the people don't think they'll win. That's who I think gonna win.
That was good, Mona.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Mona,
That's a good thought.
I like that,
because
Mona. Mona,
I'm always for the person.
Mona, I had to holler for you.
everybody is.
I feel good for that one, Mona. That was good. Let me give you a clap on that one. That's the best thing you've said in a while. Whew. It may be a little light at the end of the tunnel for you, Mona. You said something good, Mona.
I always say good stuff.
No, you say stuff. It don't always be good. It sure don't be true. All right, so here we go. This is the one right here. Hold on. This is the one right here that everybody want to know about. Come on, Jamaica.
Okay, so District 1,
Look at Mona. Mona live.
Stephanie.
Hey, listen. Don't tell nobody. But Mona live in District 1.
yes.
So we can really find out the pulse of
And one
District
thing
1.
we need to make sure, one thing I was thinking about the other day, if you are registered in a certain district, please go change your address.
I thought
'Cause
you,
Mona,
Okay.
did you change your address? Because last time you had changed your
I think I
address.
did.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Mona, coming to your district, District 1, you have
Stephanie Harvey, Councilwoman Katrina P. Simmons and
She hit her. Katrina, you old to me because she said Councilwoman Katrina Simmons. So she threw it out there already. Okay.
Dave Smith.
Dave Smith, right?
Yes.
I thought he wasn't running.
Well,
Oh man. How about that?
finalized.
All right.
I know you had said at the NAACP he was gonna run.
Well,
So he qualified.
like I said, in one of the yards I done went through, I said they got everybody signed, so you won't know who they voting for.
Well, here's the question.
But my question, I know you got. I was thinking.
The girl said, I know you got a question, but here's my question.
No, 'cause I forget.
They told me park my car. Just park your car.
I was thinking sometimes people put them signs in the yard, but they ain't who they voting
Man,
for
them
no
folks
way.
take your money, eat your fish, eat your free food, and go in there and vote for somebody else.
I know. Because somebody was sitting there talking about, well, I'm voting for this person. And I'm like, but I'm like,
Listen, I just got one question. Who gonna win District 1?
I don't know. That's kind of iffy.
It's sort of iffy over there
That's
too.
kind of iffy.
So you telling me all of these Florence races gonna be something?
iffy
Yeah, it's gonna be iffy. I think it's gonna be close.
on all of them.
Mhm.
Wow. Well, listen, all I know is Katrina's having a chat and chew on July the 8th. So come on in, you can chat and chew. Chat and chew. They got some food.
At Chat and Chew?
Mm-hmm. Gonna be a call of chat and chew.
No, she asking, is it going to be actually
Chat
at the
and Chew?
restaurant, Chat and Chew?
I don't know nothing about the restaurant. now.
She's saying that's an actual name of a restaurant.
No, it's gonna be at Brick and Ivy
That's on
Where's
Wood
that?
Avenue.
on Wood Avenue.
Oh.
Brick and Ivy. It's gonna be at Brick and Ivy on July
I
the
don't know where
8th
that's
from
at.
5:30 to 7.
It's over near Ace Hardware.
1128 North Wood Avenue.
Okay.
So listen, I know that for a fact. Y'all know that's my member, so I know that's gonna go on. But listen, and I tell people this too, even like that's my member, Mona. But guess what? You still got to vote your hope.
Right.
Everybody got to vote their hope. You got to vote what make you
Do
sleep
people
well.
really do that though?
Nah, they vote. You know,
They
people
vote
don't
for
do
their
that.
friends. They vote for
Your cousin, your
Yeah.
auntie.
Yeah, but you vote because you know you want to make a difference. And here's the thing:
that's why you should.
a lot of people say, "Well, it ain't gonna make a difference." Well, it will make a difference.
Mhm.
If you keep on saying it ain't gonna make a difference, then it
It's
won't.
not.
But you got to vote your hope. You can't let anyone dictate to you. No, I don't want to vote. No, I'm gonna vote because my grandma died so that I can vote. My granddaddy died so I can vote.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
people died so that you can vote. So why not vote now?
Right.
I mean, it don't make sense. And then quit getting mad with people. This is all I keep on saying to people. And I'm through talking about this. Quit falling out with people because they didn't vote for you. Well, you didn't speak to them before election time.
Exactly.
You can talk to some of these people and some of these candidates and you try to talk to them. They so busy and so important. How can you be too important for the people that elected you? That's the part I don't understand. You so important, but you work for the people.
And then they're rude.
That's so true.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't never met so many. And then you getting a check off of the people money. That's the taxpayer money. And you too busy to talk to the people.
Well, you know, a lot of them say that's not why they actually in office. They're in office to make a change.
What
And
change? You can't make a change ignoring people.
Because you got to hear the people.
Yeah, you can't ignore folks. And then when the election time, you want to talk. No, talk to me when I'm talking to you. And don't try to be so important. That's like preachers. I can't stand pastors so important that you can't talk to them. Why? You ain't that important. None of us is that important.
That's so true.
I mean, after church, my members come up, they got something to say, and some of them have a whole lot to say. I be like, God, dog. But guess what I do?
You have to listen.
I stand there, I listen to them, I address what they talking about, and let's handle it. We ain't that important. We're nobody. And if you're going to serve people, you have to have the mentality that you're nobody. I'm telling you, don't elect nobody that think they something else. Y'all vote for Scooby-Doo before you vote for somebody that think they all that. Yeah, then around here, then you got people like in Dothan and all them areas, and you riding around with your nose up in the air, not realizing that the people that made you are the little folks. It's the little folks that put you up.
Right.
I don't care what you say. Donald Trump would not have won if he hadn't had the votes of the people from the trailer park.
That's true.
He needed the people in the trailer park because it's the folks in the trailer park that really voted for him.
And now what he doing to them?
Now he moving, and then it was the Mexicans, all the Hispanics for Trump. Oh man, they sick now.
Now
They
that
sick.
was on them. That
What
was
you say? He told them ahead of time.
You told him.
They already knew what he was going to do.
You told
So
him.
if
You
voted
told him.
for
Now you had the word
you
for him.
wanted to be deported.
You said, what was it? Something about find out.
They gonna-
You told him, man.
Mess around and find out.
Listen, nobody listen to us. We're like the baddest radio station in the land. We bring you the knowledge. We tell y'all how things gonna happen, and y'all sit up and don't listen to us. We told all the black people out there with them Trump signs. We told all
Blacks
the people,
for Trump.
yeah, blacks for Trump. Yeah, he Trumped y'all, didn't he? Okay, then.
He
then
had the Trump
we
card.
told everybody out there at the government, y'all gonna vote for Trump. He fired all y'all, sent all y'all home, gave you a notified you through an email.
Federal jobs.
All them federal jobs. Y'all got to listen. But I understand you got to vote your hope.
You gotta vote
But
your hope.
both, the worst of two evils. That's what I would look at it. Because ain't there one there. Biden wasn't hitting on nothing. Trump wasn't hitting on nothing. So you had to go with the best of two evils. And what he won by, he kept on talking about gays, lesbians, and trans.
What Kamala?
Yeah, Kamala, she see Kamala, what she did was she didn't want to be black until it was time to be elected.
Mhm.
All of a sudden now you want to be
I
black.
mean, you got to be your true self. If you was like that before the election,
Right.
stay like that. I mean, you probably would have got more votes.
Yeah, she want to be
Exactly.
black, so it don't matter. And it just
And she failed to realize black people don't stick together. So, you should have stayed where you was at.
let's be honest, Mona. We don't forget nothing.
No, we don't.
If you didn't speak to me and thought you was more than me,
Mhm.
don't come back here not talking about vote for you.
And
Forget
then
you.
exactly, and that's what a lot of people hold. A lot of people think about stuff. Remember when my cousin and you got the fighting when we were 2?
Yeah, but see the difference is
Yeah.
when Trump said when Trump grabbed that woman's stuff, they forgot about that. They didn't think about it. But let it been one of us.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. All I
Still
do,
be talking
I
about it.
remember this when the Democrats did not get a hate crime bill for George Floyd, but when it happened to the Chinese folks,
Asian.
the Asian people, they pair up and did I ain't studying y'all. I was done with y'all then. I'd rather deal with Trump. Because guess what? At
Not
least I
me.
know. Mona, what did the Democrats do for you? They didn't even give you a job.
What is Trump
to
doing
this
for
day?
me?
To this day,
Nothing.
at least you know he's screwing you with your eyes open.
I want my eyes closed.
Now you don't. That's what we've been dealing with. We've been getting screwed over for longer with our eyes closed because we thought we had something. I mean, think about it.
I know what you're saying.
Asian had George Floyd, all of
that was wrong.
Aubrey, George Floyd, what's the boy with the Skittles?
Trayvon.
Trayvon. I mean, we
And
go
then
down the
Taylor.
list. We go down the list, and we couldn't get the Democrats who had control, had a brother up in there, you up in there, president, and you scared. Don't be scared to make them folk mad. They don't like you anyway.
Mhm.
Trump ain't scared. Trump bombed Iran without Congress approval. And say, what y'all gonna do
What
about it?
do Trump have to be scared of, though?
Nothing.
Here's my point. What did Barack Obama have to be scared of?
He didn't have the same.
It don't matter. What they gonna do?
privilege that Trump
What they
had.
gonna do?
What they
What they gonna do?
do?
I'm
with-
on my way out. This is my last term.
Well, yeah,
I
he
ain't
could have
studying none of
done
y'all.
that. He could have done that, but they
He coulda had
probably
that
would have put a hit
mentality.
on him.
I
for
can tell you
real.
how what he should have done. He should have acted just like you. If I told you today was your last day and you ain't coming back, you say, well, I ain't coming back anyway. I kicked the whole league.
I wouldn't touch nothing.
You wouldn't touch nothing?
No.
Go ahead and pour water on stuff.
No, I wouldn't do that. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right.
And then why do people do that anyway?
I don't know.
But my point is, he was on his way out.
I know what you're
You
saying,
should-
but they
okay,
probably would have put
why-
a hit
look what
on
you-
him or something.
It don't
just
matter. They got a
because
hit. They
he's
had a hit on him
black.
anyway. Look what Joe Byron did. Joe Byron on his way out, he told that honest. Look, they say he told that honest lie.
What'd he say?
I would never pardon my son.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said it too.
I would never pardon my son.
Well, he did right the part.
On his way out,
when
the
he-
last day, he said, "I'm pardoning my son."
He should have.
He
What-
should have done that at
But
first.
that's what Barack Obama should have did. Went up in there, thought them folks gonna be that folks went down with you. Folks ain't down with you. And that's what Joe Biden should have did before he left. He should have made sure that a African-American hate crime bill was in place. It still ain't in place.
Nope. If he would have done that,
what would happen?
Trump would have got in office and he would have
certain things you can't some things you can't redo.
I mean, but okay, look at the things that you said he bombed Iran and whoever he bombed. And
you wasn't there? You ain't see Iran. You Iran. What you Iran? Iran too.
Iran. Oh my goodness. He did that without Congress approval. So this man feel like he can do anything he want to do, and he'll do it.
He's like a little spoiled brat.
Yeah, but listen, I want to know. So we're gonna get Dothan on the phone. We're gonna find out who's running for office in Dothan. So we need to have that information. Who's running for office in Dothan? So we can talk about that. And also, now you telling me Iran. I don't think I had a problem with him bombing Iran because it don't matter. Just go bomb.
Messing with Israel. Okay, listen.
Because they said they got nuclear weapons, so bomb them. So, I got a problem with him having a problem with all these African countries that he's trying to hold out on. Don't want to help the African countries. But do you realize that the United States was built on the back of the Africans, and that's how we got here?
They know that.
Yeah, man, they get on my nerves with that. Bringing all them Ukrainians and then all the South Africans over here that's white talking about they had to run because they've been mistreated. But
you're listening to WXV, St. Joseph, Tennessee, W286 TV, 105.1 FM, Orange, Alabama, and WARB 700 AM, W290BG, 105.9, Dothan, Alabama.
That's right. We're at the top of the hour, y'all. So y'all heard that line of clear. But watch this. So South Africans got a chance to come over here, but all of y'all again, y'all sitting up here, and this is what that bothers me. Now, y'all can say what you want to say. I can't stand brown, black people that try to act like they more than other black and brown people.
Right.
Y'all done messed around and found out. I told y'all better stick with your folks. Quit trying to act like you with the folks. Now, I'm trying to tell you. Y'all can go to church with them. You can have dinner with them. You can have children with them. And at the end of the day, they still say you're the ninja.
Mm-hmm. and they believe it.
In their heart. They believe it in their heart. And what's in your heart gonna come out your mouth.
You really think that?
Yes,
look at your cheeks.
I do.
Look at your cheeks.
What about my cheeks?
Coming out your mouth.
Well, that comes from my Indian heritage.
Oh my God.
No, we were talking about Iran, right?
Mom, I had to turn the music on for that right there.
Why?
Your Indian was coming out.
My Indian.
How's it coming out, Mona?
My cheekbones, high cheekbones.
Ladies and
Your
gentlemen,
Janet Jackson look.
ladies and gentlemen, you tune in to the lunchtime hour with the old school preacher,
The church secretary.
And the choir president.
Now call it that lion choir president. Hey, y'all, listen, we talking about today what's going on around the area. We're talking about all the different candidates in Florence, Alabama, Sheffield, and even down in Dothan, Alabama. So, listen, Mona getting ready to come up with something, and I had to play the music to get y'all ready. I don't know what she gonna say, but I got a question. Here we go. Can you feel it?
You ready?
Yeah, we ready.
Okay. I know y'all probably haven't seen it, but
see, I told y'all, get ready.
It's a video that's going around at the airport. A little boy, probably 2 years old, was standing by a suitcase. Where his mom and dad was at, I don't know. But he was standing around the suitcase and he was just looking around. A man looking sneaky and creepy was beside him, had his hands in his pocket, looking around to see, I guess, where the parents were. He grabbed that little boy, flipped him upside down, and slammed him on his face. A 2-year-old. And people were standing by watching. And they let the man leave. The police found him. But yet and still, they were from somewhere over there, like Iran or I don't know. They were foreign people. And the little boy's in a coma right now. They got the man. I don't know what they're going to do to him, but They need to let somebody do that to him.
Mm.
I don't care what nationality the baby was. The baby was helpless.
Wow.
So, what nationality was the baby?
He was from
He's Iranian.
something like that.
And
You know, I guess if he looked like he was from there, the man just figured, hey, I'm going to slam this baby.
Wow.
Mm.
And it
I
was
think-
hurtful to see because the baby, after he did it, the baby was just on the thing. And I think he broke his neck or something, but it's just
That's
sad.
hate, man.
Yes, it is.
You can't hate nobody because of where they're from and what they're going through, man.
Or who they are.
I don't believe in violence, but they need to let him stand in front of a wall and let people do that firing thing at him.
Yeah, they are. Man, that's
Just
messed
shoot
up.
holes all the way through him.
Man, that's messed up, Mona.
I'm sorry to say that, but I hate when kids get a beat. That's sorry. I don't care. That baby didn't do nothing to him.
That's messed up, Mona.
It is. But you got to look it up. It's.
I don't want to see that. You didn't kill my vibe.
I'm sorry. Well, we was talking about Iran and stuff, and that when I saw
That
it, I was
triggered you.
Yes.
You done killed my vibe.
Traumatized me or something.
Well, hey, listen, what's up, Dothan, Alabama? Tell us what's going on. Who's running for candidate down there? Who's running for mayor? Who's running for council people?
All right. So we have for Commissioner District 1, we have Kevin Dorsey and Vivian K. Daniels.
I think you got your radio turned up behind. You got to turn your radio down. You trying to hear yourself. See, look at that. Boy, Mona, look at that. That spirit and jumped off on her.
You want to hear yourself on the radio.
She tried to hear herself. Oh, I sound good. I want to hear myself. You've been around Mona
It's
too
okay,
long.
Precious.
You've been around Mona too long. My goodness.
They always tell them to leave us alone, Mona.
Hey,
Just tell them just to leave us alone.
Hey, we doing something right. We being talked about.
You take two of them.
A little bit.
You take the
That's
two
right.
of y'all and put it together. Still can't get one.
You put us together and you have
A mess.
a masterpiece.
A whole mess.
That's right.
Yeah, you're right. A masterpiece. Right. You're sure right about that. All right, let's try it again. Let's try it again, Precious. What you got going on?
Can you hear me better? Is
Yes.
the radio still too loud?
We hear you better now.
Okay. All right. So down here in Dothan, Alabama, the commissioners that's running for District 1 is Kevin Dorsey and Vivian K. Daniels. For District 2,
So
we have
hold on a minute. So Kevin Dorsey is the Sugar Shack.
Yes.
All right,
He's the
that's
Sugar Shack.
That's the Sugar
That name
Shack.
sounded familiar, but I don't even know.
Yeah, and then
what, Mona?
It sounded familiar.
sounded.
Yeah, sounded.
yeah, sounded. Now Precious getting out on you, Mona. Oh my goodness. So who is the other woman?
Vivian
We met her at a
K.
funeral.
Daniels. I'm not really familiar with Miss Daniels. I
Look-
have seen her around in Dothan, Alabama. She's very active in Dothan, Alabama. So
But
I
Tamika
believe
said
she's
we
a very
met her.
good candidate.
We met her at 2 funerals.
So she's at 2 funerals, S&K.
Yeah, she was at Studevant and also Harris.
Okay. All right. All right, next.
Okay, for District 2, we have Dorena P. McGowan, Philippe Persky, and Derek Tiller for District 2. And then for District 3, we have David Hyatt, Bradley Bedwell, and Kyle Scott. For Commissioner for District 4, we have Dave Stock, Josh Chapman. For District 5, we have Gant Pierce. And for District 6, we have a Mr. David L. Crotchfield.
So 5 and 6, they
Those
already
all of the
won.
It was just one person.
5 and 6, they don't have opponent.
Oh, okay. So yeah, they already won those districts. Okay. Well, yeah. So those the districts from 1 to 6. Those are the commissioners that's running, and the election will be held on August the 5th, 2025.
All right. So y'all go out and vote on August the 5th in Dothan and August the 26th in the Shoals area. So we know we got those 2 elections that's coming up. And make sure if you're doing an absentee ballot, it actually has to be done the day before the election. So make sure y'all get those done as well.
Well, I tell you what, man, y'all got a lot of people running, man.
It is. I like it when actually you have somebody competing against you. Do you not?
Yeah,
Yes.
y'all have somebody competing.
Everybody
y'all
like
every day.
competition.
No, y'all don't.
Yes. I
So what's going on online, Mona?
Somebody said, "Welcome back, Pastor Knox. Hey, lunchtime crew." And somebody said his excuse was he was high and drunk.
Whose excuse?
Miss Diane said she was commenting on something we were saying.
You.
She said you.
I was like, man, she called you a man and everything. That's them cheeks. No, them Indian cheeks.
That's Janet Jackson. She's like,
oh man,
Janet
listen.
paid for hers.
Oh yeah, okay. So anyway,
yours are natural.
Mine are natural.
Anyway, let me get y'all back. So the weather has been real crazy.
oh, yes.
And they're telling me that it's going to rain from today all the way up to next week.
Yep.
In both locations, in Dothan as well as Florence.
I think Dothan start
tomorrow.
And so we're giving away tickets to go see Master P.
Holla if you hear me.
I got the hook. Holla if you hear me. So I used to have a pager company. It's called Computer Plus Pages.
Mm-hmm.
And my slogan was, I got the hookup.
Okay.
Come get your pager, man. It was $29.99, unlimited pages. And then we had the little pages with the block on it where you could type out the words on it.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody call, answer service, they'll text you with it, what you need. Man, I'm talking about I was doing it big time.
Man, them beepers was something.
Come on now.
Get your little beep, you go to a payphone.
Put your card in there.
Find a quarter.
I had all the different colors and everything, whatever color you want.
Did you have a pager?
I had a black one.
Oh, see, I had the green, the purple, the red. I had all of them. I could hook you up, man. Then when the competition came up, we went down to $11 a month.
Yeah, Miss Diane said that the man that tossed the 2-year-old on his head, his excuse was he was high and drunk.
Well, he really finna be high and drunk now.
Yeah, y'all make sure you stay high and drunk. Hey, listen, they got a warning going out, Mom. They got a warning going out.
What
Tamika.
kind of warning?
You better quit smoking that weed, because guess what? People are lacing weed with fentanyl.
Yes.
That ain't nothing new.
Actually,
No, but more people are dying now.
a young lady in Dothan actually just died for what you just said, lacing. 3 people are being convicted for her murder.
Well,
her death.
From different sources, I heard
Let me turn that off because she finna start. Let me hear this.
Different sources.
From different sources, this is allegedly. I can't tell you for myself because I don't smoke weed, but
No more. Your cataract.
I'm not gonna act like I'm squeaky clean.
Your cataract's
I'm not
gone
gonna
now.
act like that.
Look, you don't need it no more. Your cataracts are
No,
gone.
if they legalize it, I'm gonna get it back because my chronic back pain.
Oh, there she go. Now, how you go? Okay, we ain't gonna to start that conversation. Come on with your story. Go on with your story.
Okay.
I was going to say something about your back pain, but I ain't gonna say
Go
nothing.
on and say something about my back pain.
Go on.
You need to know something about it.
A lot of stuff we call someone to bring on ourselves.
Yeah, working hard. I told you I was born to be a queen.
God, let me stop you right now. So Mona been gone for 2 to 3 weeks.
Don't even.
Again, okay, I thought that's what I thought. Okay, then. I got proof. Let me put up my picture. I got proof. I got receipts. Oh my God.
What I was saying from an
you won't tell the story, not to me.
From an outside source that cannabis cannabis is not like it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Hey, you been out in the hall lately?
not lately. That's CBD. That's different. So, what I was saying, they said that it's different. You know, they got all these different names now. I can't think of
Super 8.
Some they got different names for it, but they're not realizing back then they used to put embalming fluid on it or something to make it stronger. Now they spraying some kind of stuff on it and just to make it stronger. But if you're making it stronger, I don't see why you can't just grow your own.
Now, y'all, we ain't had nothing to do with that. That had nothing to do with nothing.
No, it didn't. That's Mona B.
Not telling
Mona
y'all,
B said that.
Don't start no weed farm in your house and all
I
that.
didn't
kind of
tell
stuff
nobody. I
because
said,
don't do
why
that.
not? Why don't they let people?
No, that ain't what you said. You said, why don't you just grow your own?
Why don't the government let people
Oh, okay.
grow it on their own?
Because you cut the money out from the government. Half of the
Shoot,
people,
I
most of
mean,
your
they
money.
ain't doing nothing with it anyway.
No, the drugs ain't. It ain't the poor people. It ain't the one that riding on 24 that could got the money. And then we so slow, we think just because we're made us $200,000-$300,000, we balling. But the people that's actually
I
making the
sure
money
think
making
I'm balling.
billions though. But when they get tired of you, they sending you to jail and they go kill you.
But what I don't understand, if you're gonna do it right.
Do what right?
If you're gonna sell drugs, do it right.
Sell drugs, do it right.
Hey, listen, drug dealer, call us right now and tell us what is it that Mona say you're doing it right? Because
they do it all wrong. They do it wrong.
What they
You
do
just
wrong?
listen to it. What they look at all that money they
This waste.
seized and stuff, and
Yeah.
then what they gonna do with that money?
You
You know
think they
they
turn
putting
it-
some of it
I
in their
never say they ain't
pocket.
turning
Come
all that
on
money.
now,
Well,
they
you
probably
know-
putting some of the dope in their pocket.
Well,
So-
a county down, was it Coleman County? Where the whole sheriff department went to jail because they they ended up finding, I'm not sure on the county, but this was here recently. Because they, like you said, they seized the drugs, the money. Everybody was in cahoots with this.
And you know, back in the day, they used to pull them over, and if they had the money on them,
call you live on air.
Bonnie Grant, what y'all talking about today?
Hey, Miss Bonnie.
We talking about.
Hey, I'm on the belt. I done got my hair done, my pedicure and manicure done, so I can be pretty for the show tomorrow.
Did you hear the show yesterday, Miss Bonnie?
She said she getting ready
Keith
for
Washington.
Keith Washington tomorrow.
He said women come out and show him what you working with, because he gonna show you what he working with.
I heard him. He OG. I'm gonna be there tomorrow on time.
At that age, you ain't working with much.
I done got the pedicure and manicure done. Now I'm sitting in my car here by the mall eating me something. So what y'all talking about today? Y'all talking about the election coming up?
Yes, ma'am.
Again.
She said again. 'Cause
I'm ready.
she said she running next for you.
I got
You got your-
Dave Smith in my yard. I got a Katrina First Lady I call in the yard, and that other girl, she can bring
You
it
got
on
everybody.
too.
So you got everybody in your yard too, Miss Bonnie.
Sister, anybody got a sign?
Support everybody, Miss Bonnie. That's right.
Anybody got a sign? Y'all come by Miss Bonnie's house, put it in your yard.
That's right. I'm praying about it, and you vote for who you want to vote for, because your vote does count. Don't sit back and open your mouth and say, "Well, I didn't vote." Well, you ain't got nothing to say to me. Talk to the wall. If you ain't a registered voter and you got to talk mess, don't bring it to me, baby, because I am a registered voter since I was 18 years old. I am 69. I love it, and your vote does count.
Tell him, Miss Bonnie.
Pray about it. That's all we can do. Trump, that orange man I call him, I pray for him too, because he can't go further than the good Lord let.
Amen.
So pray for him. Pray about it. Don't talk about him. Pray about him, honey. God is in control. He got this.
He gonna
take
work it
care
out,
of
Miss
us.
Bonnie.
You know what?
You
We
keep
used
on
to
turning that
holiday
key.
greens and the cornbread, onions and tomatoes, honey. It don't hurt us. We used to them days. You know what I'm saying?
So,
them that got all that money,
Sister
bitch
Bonnie,
don't know what to do.
Sister Bonnie, you
What's
said
that?
you said you finna bring us some green cornbread and what you finna bring over here for us to eat?
What you say? Some tomatoes and a whole lot of cornbread.
Yeah, bring me some
Stop by
chicken.
anytime,
I want
baby,
some
the
chicken. I want some chicken to go with my greens and cornbread. Bring me some chicken with it.
You want some chicken? Well, I'll think about some chicken. I have to fry it hard for you. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, listen, I love y'all, and I'm finna eat my food because, you know, I'm a diabetic type. So I
Yeah,
gotta
go on,
me
eat your
something
food
now.
because we don't want you to be diabetical now. Go on, eat your food. Thank you for calling us.
We'll see you tomorrow.
I'll see y'all tomorrow, and I love you guys.
Bye. Love you back.
Hey, listen, she diabetical, so she got to eat her food.
She got to eat her food.
But that ain't what I said. I said bring us some greens and cornbread and chicken over here.
And tomatoes.
And some tomatoes.
She made it sound good. Didn't she?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Talking about all that food. I'm like, bring us some over here. I mean, we want to eat. Now, tomorrow night, y'all want to make sure you come on out to
Keith Washington. He will be at the Renaissance Resort Conference Center at 7:00 p.m. And if you get your tickets from Knox Media Group, you get $10 off. So make sure you call us at 256-712-2888. We got a couple more tickets to give away for that as well. So y'all want to get tickets for that? We got tickets for everything.
Hey, Mona, let's be petty. Let's call somebody.
Who we gonna call?
Well, listen.
Can we call? Y'all remember back in the day you'll call order pizza? I ain't never done that, but I know people used to do that all the time.
I mean,
Nah, I'm scared.
you order it and do what?
You ain't go get it. That's why people die.
No.
Yeah, people used to order pizza and stuff.
But now that's why they had a call ID now. So when you call back the next time, they're gonna get you.
People didn't do that. People like, no, that's why they got people, man.
Well, the Little Caesar truck used to ride down on the west side.
Mm-hmm.
And my girls had stopped the truck one day.
Your girl, did they order something?
She was like, she turned around and she came back. And she was like, what y'all want? And they said, is it free? She said, no, you made me turn my truck around.
Well, we just tried to see.
Look like they got a Canopy truck they finna get together outside, don't it?
Didn't you see that?
What now?
They gonna it's gonna be like the ice cream.
They ain't have no food on there though.
No, it ain't gonna be the ice cream truck.
Oh, there's gonna be some real food.
No, I think it's gonna be the what's the name truck, Mona truck.
Who?
For the CBD.
Oh,
Mona, you gonna be able to get CBD off the truck. That's right up Mona alley.
That's all right. I mean, CBD.
Don't tell Mona that she gonna go sit out there at the truck. Mona, they got to work on. They got to work on the truck. Don't go out there now.
It got healing properties.
Healing properties.
Look, they trying to get the truck ready, Mona. Don't go out there right now. It ain't ready.
I'm not going out there. I got the hookup.
Hallelujah. All right, guys. You still have time to call in and get your tickets for tonight to see Master P. He's going to be at the Orient Amphitheater tonight at 7:00. The gates open at 5.
Did y'all know this right here?
There's going to
though?
be so many people there.
So Master P and Birdman stay into it.
Well, don't you remember the rivalry? You don't remember when they first came out?
No, you know nothing about it, Mona.
Well, let me tell you. Master
I really just thought what happened, Mona?
Well, Master P and all them, they was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's all everybody was talking about was them No Limit Soldiers.
Yeah.
Because Mystical, he was a beast.
That's the one that came. Now he was good.
He was real good.
Yeah, Master P wasn't good, but
I like Master P.
That's all he not doing.
I like, but it was a hit. Look, everybody saying that.
Now that hook was I got the hook up. Holler if you hear me. Yeah.
I used to love that part.
I know.
That's the only part of the song. Nobody know nothing else. And then Mystical came in, and he had a rhythm to his rap. It is rhythm. It was the
and
rhythm.
Then his voice was so manly and raspy.
And then what was that?
And then you run on out there.
What you won't do.
Yeah.
Run across the stage.
Yeah, everybody like, what? And so that's what started all that jumping and stuff on him.
He was so hyped.
Yeah, but it's cool.
And then they come out there with their camouflage on them boots.
But man, Tamika was wondering why Mystical is not with the
because Mona
team.
was thinking he was in jail, but he's not.
I thought he was in jail, Mona.
No.
Tamika looked
I looked it up yesterday. He's not.
He probably on probation. Can't go nowhere.
Either that or
He
maybe
been
they
out in
had
jail
some
for
beef
10
or something.
years, though.
Can't tell everybody. Ben, he probably can't come out.
I mean, no, he been out of jail 15 years.
And then again, he probably just
doing his own thing.
No, just said, hey, forget that.
Yeah, I don't want to go back. That put me in jail. I ain't going back.
What did you say he went to jail for?
Allegedly, he raped somebody.
Oh, yeah. That's what it said.
Allegedly.
Man, y'all, listen. So I have a story.
Okay.
So this guy was messing, young guy, was messing with this woman, met this girl, white girl, fell in love with the girl, wanted to marry the girl. The girl had some children, and he basically built a house. They never did get married. And how about the girl put him out? and he's still paying the note on the house, and she won't move.
Well,
And then now she done moved another man in with her.
That's how it go.
How would you handle that if you was the man?
if I was the man,
Yeah.
same way I built it, I tear it down.
Would you?
It sure would.
Why?
Why wouldn't I? It's mine.
And that's how they look at it, ain't it? It's mine.
She took it.
Mm.
But you get what you asked for.
Wow. And I think people are not to be afraid to just say, I'm done. I can't have it. You won't have it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what that's how a lot of people actually think, though.
You ain't finna stay in my house with no other woman.
That's how that
No,
a lot
I mean with no other man,
why would you
woman,
do
whatever
that?
y'all want to do. No.
That's just evil. But
Get out. Get out. But y'all know you know, Mona, I'm gonna give you a prime example. If you were to come to my house
Mm-hmm.
and stay all night or stay a week,
Mm-hmm.
and I let you get some mail there,
Mm-hmm.
that you can
I don't
argue
even
that
have to
that's your
stay a
house.
week.
You can just
If I
argue
come there and bring my toothbrush, I live there.
no legally.
Legally.
If you bring your toothbrush,
If I bring
you
my
don't brush your
toothbrush,
teeth, so
you
we
would-
ain't got to worry about that.
Whatever. I brush my teeth every day. So
I thought you
If
had to
you
get
bring-
some mail.
No, you had to get mail.
no, you
Mona.
don't. No, you're not in Alabama. You don't, baby.
You had to get mail.
I'm
Mona.
telling you, if you would have to get an eviction notice.
You had to get
You would have to
mail,
get that.
Mona.
You don't have to get no mail in Alabama.
I thought
Mona.
you had
If
to
you
get
take
mail.
a spend the night bag
Uh-huh.
and you got clothes in that house,
Uh-huh.
you live there. And they have to evict you.
I didn't know
They got 30 days to get out. You got to go through the whole eviction
I
process.
ain't know that, Mona. Now you
Wait. Well,
I'm
I'm
telling
gonna keep
you.
that coming to
Look it
myself,
up.
'cause
Look it up.
I offer to ask you a question. How do you be getting them up out of there?
Who?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. How you get them out, Mona?
Same way.
Same way. The same way it took to get
The
them.
same way.
Mona said, get your toothbrush, get up out here.
I mean,
Because you ain't never had no toothbrush in there. That is interesting. Did anybody know that? I think you making it
no,
up,
I'm
Mona.
not.
Somebody got to ask Chat GPT, is that true?
Look up a lot. Alabama got a lot of laws. You got to read them. Just
Oh,
like that
my
common law
goodness.
stuff. You know
So how
that
that work with the common law stuff?
it's not in effect anymore. But if you was in a common law relationship at a certain time before they did the thing, you still got to get a divorce. You're supposed to legally get a divorce.
No.
Yes, I'm telling you. Look it up. I'm telling you.
Now, I don't think that's true because I do remember a man passed away recently,
Mm-hmm.
and he had been with someone for 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
and they had been living together, and the woman thought they were common law married, and she could not get anything.
Well, she needed to look
In the
up the
state-
law. I
in the
looked
state.
it up. I talked about this one day when y'all wasn't here. It was
So in the state
in
of
the
Alabama,
state of Alabama.
I know in the state of Mississippi, it's 7 years.
In the state of Alabama.
I know Mississippi for real, 7 years.
Mona is absolutely correct. When I tell you something, you can take it to the bank and
Who said
cash
that?
it.
Well, you need to tell us some more so we can go to the bank.
DD
Well,
Rao.
based on ChatGPT, it says no, leaving a toothbrush in Alabama does not automatically make someone a legal resident of a property.
It used to be. Maybe they done stopped it. But it
So
used
your
to be.
check just bounced.
My check didn't bounce, baby. I'm telling you what, that's Chat GPT.
They said it contains school registration, previous year tax return, voter registration card,
I told you, you got to have some mail.
mail.
Once
I'm
that
gonna
mail,
let y'all have it. Y'all can believe it.
Health insurance.
But I'm telling you, y'all better listen to me. Don't let nobody put
or
no toothbrush
utilities in your
house.
name.
Don't let them bring a spend the night bag.
Well, you already know ain't nobody coming to my house. and
Mona,
leaving
so
nothing.
how they come to your house then? They don't take no shower?
What are you talking about?
Look what you just said. You said let nobody come to your house with an overnight bag.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody come to your house, I ain't saying nothing, they ain't saying nothing messing around or whatever. I'm just saying come to your house.
Right.
And they bring an overnight bag.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna tell them at the door, no, you can't bring your bag in.
I don't know what
So
you're
the
gonna
question
tell
is,
them.
how do you take a shower?
What do you mean? How you with water and soap?
But
and a
you don't
rag?
have nothing to take a shower with because you say don't bring the bag.
I got t-shirts.
You ain't got no underwear.
You gonna use
I
what
got,
you-
You ain't got no men underwear.
Why you gotta have underwear?
Men
Go
gotta have.
commando.
Oh, see y'all. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, Mona.
Who wear underwear?
That's crazy. Hey, you live on 105.1 and V105.9.
Pastor Knox, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello.
How are you all doing on this beautiful Friday evening?
Wonderful. How are you?
We're alive and well.
All right. Pastor Knox, I was just thinking about you on today, and S&K Mortuary being a part of you. We are, as time approaches closer to the birthday celebration, we are getting excited. We are too excited about the celebration that's coming up on your behalf. So, S&K Mortuary down in Dothan, Alabama, we would like to give away some tickets to bless some people.
All right, then.
How about that? How about that then?
All right.
Well, how many tickets we gonna give away?
Well, we want some people to come out and hear Pastor Jamal Brown. We want them to come out and just be get a blessing from this great birthday celebration program.
Sound like a plan. Y'all heard it. We give away some tickets, man.
Ooh, what a blessing.
Oh my. How many tickets you give away?
Pastor, today we would like to give away 2, and then we're going to keep coming on giving away tickets. But we don't need anybody to get on that's not going to show up. If you know you're not going to show up, we ask that you don't participate.
Mona, don't you don't call none of your folks. Tell me, get ready. We're getting ready to get these free tickets.
Sister Tamika, if you would tell us the date of the celebration and a little bit about it.
All right. This is going to be Dr. Jamal Bryant will be at the Renaissance Resort and Spa. This is going to be August the 29th at 7:00 p.m. Get on, put your finest on, Mona. Going to be dinner is included and giving away 2 free tickets.
All right.
Compliments of S&K Mortuary in Dothan, Alabama. That's 1039 North Range Street.
Look at that.
Dothan, Alabama. And if you need any funeral arrangements, call 334-792-4141. So we're going to give them a shout out for doing that. And today they have a visitation for Mr. Bobby Green, and it's from 5 to 7. So we want to send out condolences to that family. So S&K Mortuary, we thank you for being a blessing to someone. So we got 2 tickets we're giving away for S&K Mortuary. We got unlimited Master P. We got all kinds of tickets. Keith Washington.
Listen.
S&K Mortuary. Keeping memories alive.
Look at that. Get away free tickets to Jamal Bryant. Make sure you stay tuned. We're going to tell you what you got to do to win these tickets.
All right. So make sure y'all do that. We want to thank S&K Mortuary for being a blessing to someone.
That's very sweet.
So how you going to give away tickets to me?
We're going to come up with something for that. That's going to be, I like that. And they're going to be sitting at the S&K Mortuary table.
Tamika said, we're going to come up with something. Hey, if you can sing this song, we're going to give you 2 tickets.
That's right. Mona says she listens to it all the time.
Hey, I had people say, I like that little song. Hey, listen, this is wonderful.
It is.
So 2 free tickets to be given away. How about that?
Yep.
Because she want to bless somebody.
Want to bless somebody. Then she said, you're going to keep on giving them away.
Yeah, she like to do that now.
Man. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, that's
cheerful giver.
That's the S of the S&K.
Because the K.
Not the K.
We already know that.
Oh, okay. At least you know. I just want to.
What'd you say, Mona?
We already know that.
No, it's the S and not the K.
What's already understood don't need to be
Tickets
explained.
on sale now. Go to Knox Media Group. You can get your tickets today. Go to Knox Media Group. Get your ticket today. Or you can be a lucky winner and win free tickets to see Jamal Bryant.
Yeah. We got a lot of people.
Hey, that's a lot going on with that too, with the National Baptist Convention and Jamal Bryant. Oh, my. We're going to talk about it next week.
Yeah.
I got a lot to say about that.
Okay.
Well, we got a lot going on, just period.
Whole lot.
I mean, a lot.
I just need somebody, man. If y'all have a loved one that has gone on to be with the Lord, please consider S&K Mortuary.
Yeah, y'all call S&K
We
Mortuary.
can handle you regardless of where you are.
Yeah, that 10.
But I did tell everybody at church now, if you don't call S&K, call Trinity.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to be over there with Trinity tomorrow, helping Trinity out.
And we
my
want to send
brother-
our condolences out to the Green family. Want to thank them for also
The who?
The Green family. That's the
So we
that's
got two Green families.
well, I guess so.
How about that?
Trinity
Wow.
and S&K. Because Trinity actually has the young man. That's the service you're working.
Yeah, I'm working that funeral tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I got to put on my white coat.
And we want to thank them for entrusting Your Life Remembered for their shirts.
Yes, so you need shirts, man. We make shirts just like these. Give us a call just like those. We make them all, man. I'm telling you, just got one call. That's all. We handle the whole deal. Just give us a call today. We'll make sure we take care of you. Again, shout out to S&K Mortuary for giving away tickets to see Jamal Bryant.
Yes.
That's wonderful.
It's going to be great. I'm excited. Mom.
Mona, who you said who gave it away?
We already know.
She said it's the S
The
of
the S&K.
yeah, no. What you trying to say, Mom?
I just said what's already understood don't need to be explained because
Good.
I mean, hey,
Man, people like you, Mona.
that's a waste of breath.
I give you that, Mona.
Why you give me that?
All right, guys. But we still
We say we tell the truth, right?
No.
Oh.
We still have Master P tickets for tonight. Y'all come on, call in 256-365-1000. I got about 1,000 numbers in my head.
What it is. 1051 V1059. We are the baddest. Yeah. You think you Master P?
Mona, you going to see Master P?
Girl, don't make
I
that girl
wanted
tell that
to.
story.
No, I'm not going to tell the story, but I've talked to you about that yesterday. If the doors open at 5?
The gates open at 5.
Y'all leave
By the
it.
time we
Y'all
get,
leave at 4.
by the time we get there,
Don't leave at 4. Y'all VIP.
by the time
Don't
we-
leave at 4. Y'all leave at 4 o'clock.
By
Y'all
the time
VIP.
we get there,
Hey, watch this to me. Y'all leave at 3. Y'all gonna leave at 3.
okay.
Yeah.
You got to get there early, Mona.
Hey,
We
listen.
would have to.
Well, you got your handicap sticker.
I didn't get to go get it because
Yeah.
You came back to volunteer.
Mona.
we was in a meeting.
Yeah, you need to be one. Hey, listen. So tomorrow night, y'all make sure you come on over to the Renaissance.
Resort Comfort
'Cause-
Center.
Because, look, Knox Media Group will be there live.
We will.
Okay. My daughter is going to come and represent me. So
Okay.
she's going to be there. And Tamika's going to be there. Mona's going to be there. The crew going to be here. I'll come out and hang out with them tomorrow night. Keith Washington is going to be there.
And
I can't stomach Keith Washington trying to talk to Mona. That's just them two
Really?
together, man. They just Mona's talking about she got some cookies and all that. Boy, I heard about y'all little.
well, Keith Washington called the
Yeah.
promoter. He called Lady Joe and told her those women on that gospel radio station.
on the gospel radio station.
Well, he asked, did the cookies come with milk?
See that one?
He said those ladies. He ain't never been to Florence, Alabama. And that's why Florence, Alabama, y'all come on out and show him how we do it.
He said he never dated a woman in Florence, Alabama.
About to get him one. Do we know what he's really doing? Do he really want to know what he getting himself in? She'll cut a bush down. You gotta put it. All right, Mona. All right. Them folk will be riding by now. Hey, listen, the question was yesterday. Somebody asked the question, was Mona single?
Well, the truck driver, let me tell you what the
See,
truck
that's what I
driver
tell
said.
you, Mona. That was what he said. What he
The
said?
truck driver said, you know she's single right now because she's calling again. And when she wasn't single,
Cut the music out. Cut the music out. Cut the music out.
now he came on live and said this.
So Mona is thirsty. She calling.
No,
first.
I am not
Mona,
thirsty.
why are you calling people?
I don't. Who am I calling?
He said you calling again. You thirsty.
He said
called him and told him happy birthday.
He said
You weren't calling when you had a man?
If it was his birthday, I would have. But
Oh, you just happened to not have a man during his birthday.
I don't even know.
And he
I
said
just said
during her
happy
birthday, he called her and she still ain't yet to tell him thank you.
You know when Mona had a man, now I must agree with him on that. Because
Don't
remember when she
even.
had a man, we called her, and then you called her. Oh, she don't answer your phone with the man or without a man. So it don't matter. But then I called her. She sit up there and had to call. Don't call me back.
Oh, because she was on the they was
They
having
was on
date
a
night.
come out date night. Well, I tell you what, you let that be on that date night. They gonna call back time I said, I didn't hear the phone.
I didn't hear the phone. It was on silent. Because
I'm
I
a
was
truck
watching the
driver,
movie.
man. You call her now, she is hello.
Yeah, that was truck driver said yesterday.
Mona, why did you get dumped? That's what I want to know.
I don't get dumped. It was a mutual agreement.
It was a change of life.
A mutual agreement.
Mona, you got dumped.
I ain't never got dumped.
Y'all, let me tell y'all what happened. So Mona went home to her own house and couldn't get in. And then she had to go around there to the back window and still couldn't get in. Then she had to go negotiate in order to get in.
Lord,
at her own house.
Mona, you got a lot going on.
How can you let somebody come to your house and
I
take
don't even
over?
know what you're talking about.
And then tomorrow, y'all ride by here and check on me. If the light be flashing, then y'all stop.
If the light flash, what that mean?
That mean I need y'all to call the
Do not
police.
listen. Do not listen.
Call the police. It's me. I'm sorry. Mona, what you up to highlight? My name Mona B. I ain't said nothing. I ain't said nothing.
No. I don't.
Hey, could you
I am
imagine?
my relationship.
Can you see
in a
Mona running
peaceful-
about the house trying to get on James' school to get down the road?
in a peaceful way. I always
Mona,
get
you
my
ought to be
relationship
ashamed of yourself.
in peaceful way.
You told us that this one was going to work.
Well, it should have, but it didn't.
I ain't
God had other plans.
God has smiled on me.
He has set me free.
Mercy.
Oh my goodness. Hey, y'all, listen, I'm just telling y'all. People wanted to know yesterday because you brought it up, and people actually want to know where was Mona single.
It's a $2 bill.
Well, the $2 bill shows single.
We do have another announcement.
Tamika said she tired talking about where you single. She just cut it off. She just cut it off in the middle. Tamika be a hater, though. She be
I'm not a hater.
man.
I'm not a
She be
hater.
a little hater. I want to let you know,
Forgetting.
Mona. She hating on you, Mona. Okay,
Hating
I
that
want
she
you to hear.
single.
Hating that you single.
No.
She said she liked you better when you had a man.
I don't know that. Mona's the same regardless.
Pitiful.
Female.
Thank you.
To females, I
To
tell you.
males too.
Tamika.
I have a lot of male friends.
Because
She didn't answer your
I
phone
took-
call
no.
regardless, did it? That's what she trying to say.
That was not. My phone be on silent.
And then it'd be a phone
I
that she
always
ain't
call
paying.
back.
That she ain't paying for, y'all.
I want to send a congratulations to the Making Boss
Oh
Move.
yes.
See,
Congratulations.
I'm helping you out because you done promised you was gonna say something.
Congratulations, Making Boss Moves.
Mona, Making Boss Move said that he had passed his CDL
Yes.
and he had mentioned it to you and you were going to say something about it. And then he said that he's going to bring him and his girl coming to the Keith Washington show.
Yes.
Well, congratulations, Making Boss Move on passing your seat.
Where is our friend? I have not heard y'all talk about him in a long time.
Ooh.
You know, he got his new truck and all that other stuff. And you know, he had came down and Mona just ran him off. You ran him off, Mona.
Who?
But I ain't gonna. No, you know who I'm talking about. You know, hold on. All right. So Mona, we had to cut.
I did not run nobody off.
Have you
Mona,
noticed?
you ran him out.
No.
I mean, we have
How
not
did I
seen
run
him.
him off?
We have not heard from him. I mean, no pictures, no videos, no nothing.
Oh, well, we ain't gonna say there ain't no videos now. We got plenty of them every day.
Oh, y'all got some more?
They don't send them to us, but if you their friend, it's
No.
out there.
I'm talking about sending. I mean,
No,
at
no,
one while we were getting stuff sent.
Nah, we don't get no
And,
scent.
you know, they were coming down and, you know, just talking and all that. Why
did you think I ran them off?
Well, because the only time they put the shirt in their pants when they coming down here to see you. So, you know, trying to come in, had shades on, be like, hey, Mona B. And, you know, all that. You know what I'm saying? The whole time we was at the show, hey, Mona B. Tamika, I look over there. He all of him.
People like being around me
I
because
say,
of my
what?
personality.
I say, what are they doing?
People like my personality.
Come on.
Holla if you hear me.
Mom, I'm trying to escape you.
Oh my God.
Man, listen,
The pettiness is back.
Man, it's only for today because I'll be out on Monday. I'm out on Monday. Be out on Monday. Be out next
We have a message.
What is the message? Look at that.
It says, not when I worked for Lauderdale County 4 years ago, it was a fact.
But
What we were
things
talking about.
change.
Things do change, but I'm just telling you from what I know.
Well, you don't be knowing that much, Mona. 'Cause ain't nothing.
Oh, whatever.
Ain't nothing to stay the same where you can move up
It
nobody's house with
don't.
no toothbrush.
It don't.
Not with no
but
toothbrush.
hey,
You ain't moving nobody's house.
they just now changed the about 5 years ago, changed the interracial dating thing. If you got married in Alabama before
I told you about that.
I already knew about that.
Yeah, I told you.
If you do what?
If you got married before they changed the law, it wasn't legal.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, it's
If
against the
you're
law to marry
interracial.
outside your race.
Oh.
Especially in Alabama.
But they must look. Florence and most shows in the shows
They
area,
done came back.
They didn't get that memo.
No, I mean they did it anyway. That's just like the same sex marriage.
But let me ask you something. If anybody out there, if you're a biracial, how do you determine what will you identify as? It's gonna make people be black.
Well, that they make people do a lot of things.
How you gonna make somebody be black though?
I don't know. You got to ask your government.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I don't think well, they were saying I was being racist by making her choose.
You probably will. You had a racist moment.
No.
So you gonna choose you this day.
I don't even know why it's on there.
Why it's
It
on
shouldn't even matter.
What difference does it make now? I guess.
That's what I'm saying. It don't even matter.
But do you see how they putting that on your Hispanic? They ask you, do you have any Hispanic?
Are you Hispanic or non-Hispanic?
Yeah, you see that now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, right now you'd be scared to put that on there
No, you better put nothing.
because they coming. Listen, did y'all see what Trump said that he gonna change the law on if you work at the hotel or you work on a farm and you're illegal?
Huh?
He gonna let them stay.
Oh my.
So the people that's working at a farm or the hotel, if they're illegal, they can stay.
He talking about he gonna let them stay.
Why?
Because they working. And, and guess what?
Well, what about the other ones they picking up off the job?
Mar-a-Lago is where he has his hotel and most of his employees. Oh, okay then. Y'all gonna catch on. So that's what you're dealing with.
Wow.
So overview of what we talked about today. And I'm gonna come back to it. I'm going back to this election. I'm gonna talk about the election. I think I'm gonna start talking about the election. I'm gonna call some people and I tried to call some folks today. They went on his phone. And then I'm gonna call some more people next week.
We had some people call yesterday.
I'm gonna call some folks and I want to ask y'all some questions. I want to know if you running for office, why?
I know
If you running for office and can't tell nobody why you running?
well, Mr. Billy Ray Simpson said if he lose, he's still gonna work with everybody. He said he's been doing it for the last 20 years.
That's good, Mr. Simpson. I'm glad you have that attitude because
He said that's what makes the difference in
that's
people.
good. That's good. Now, I want to know everybody else. Here's my thing. Never think that you're already in that. Don't assume that you're in that. And I tell people all the time, with social media, with radio, with the word of mouth, things have changed tremendously.
Oh yeah.
A lot.
I mean, have changed tremendously.
But just think about what the caller just said. Everybody can come put your sign out there in my yard.
Well, not only that, Donald Trump told y'all the way he won his election was through Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram, the young people on Instagram pushed him forward. He said that's how he won. So, and let's go back to what you just said, Mona. Things change so fast with technology until people that are running for office, if you're not willing to change, why are you running? Because nothing will stay the same except the word of God.
Right.
So why would you run? And that's the question. And I think a lot of people want to keep things the same, but you can't keep nothing the same. Everything is changing. I mean, everything is changing. I mean, nothing is staying the same. But listen, y'all, we got to get out of here. What time is it? 1:45. 1:45.
It's 49.
Yeah, we about to be out, man. Y'all enjoy your weekend, and we're gonna get back with you Monday.
All right. So y'all make sure y'all have a good weekend. If you're in Dothan, go over to the Watermelon Festival on Cottonwood. That's tomorrow from 8 to 12. They got movie night at the library tomorrow in Dothan. And let's not forget about Keith Washington. You can buy your tickets at the door on tomorrow. That's going on at 7:00 p.m. at the Renaissance Resort and Spa Conference Center. So make sure you come out.